Hello, everybody. I'm going to be telling you the story of how I got superpowers and how really dumb this story really is, but I think it's fun because I love telling people this, and it makes me laugh pretty much every time I talk about it. So it's been 10 years ago as of today that the incident itself happened. So before that part, I was living in this apartment complex, and my best friend named Singleton would come over and hang out with me like every day. I didn't have any furniture in my living room. I just had a Nintendo Wii and a big box TV, and that was it. We had no couches, or I had no couches. I had no chairs, and my dad offered me this couch, and I said, "Okay, I'll take the couch." He and some dude like moved it over or whatever, and I was just like, "Cool." I didn't sit on it, but I went to bed. So when I woke up the next day, which is the day of the day, um, my house was infested with cockroaches, and I don't like those. I mean, I know nobody likes those, but I really don't like roaches. And it scared the fuck out of me because one crawled on me when I was asleep. So I did that thing where you wake up and smack it, and I look up and there's like three of them on the wall, and one of them's crawling on my bed, and I'm like, oh my fucking god! I go out into the living room, they're like all over the place, and it fucking scared the shit out of me because I didn't know what was going on. Well, apparently the couch my dad brought me was infested with cockroaches. Whether he knows about it or not, I don't know. He'll probably deny it, but that's what fucking happened. He brought roaches in my apartment, and it was disgusting, man. So I got really panicked and I didn't know what to do. So I went to work and I was telling my boss, and he's like, "You need to go get this roach spray. Walmart sells them or whatever." I didn't have a car. That's the thing. So Singleton comes over later that night when I got off work, and I used to make only enough money to pay my rent, and that was it. I had all bills paid. Utility apartments. So I only had just enough money to pay my rent. I lived paycheck to paycheck. I got all of my food from Domino's whenever I worked there. So I couldn't just scrap up money to do this. So I had like $6, and we decided to walk to Walmart, which was like 2 miles away or whatever. So we walk. It takes forever to fucking get there, and we're like really tired and sweaty. We go inside a Walmart. It's like 2 in the morning maybe. I start looking around for bug spray, and they had a bunch of this clearance section shit. Is that telling you anything? So all this bug bomb shit was like really fucking inexpensive. It was like maybe 50 cents a can, and I bought as many as I could for like $6. And Singleton buys a DVD so we can watch a movie while the bug bomb's going off because I'm dumb and didn't realize you're supposed to leave your house. So according to how it is now, because I've sprayed before, whenever I moved into a new house, you always do that to make sure, don't trust your landlords. But you're supposed to set off one bomb per room, and I didn't do that. I set off like 8 of these motherfuckers. So when we're in my apartment, I set them all like maybe 5 feet away from each other or whatever. And I didn't have any furniture or anything for these things to hide, so it was pretty much death on sight. Yeah, I set off like 8 bug bombs at once. We went into my room, started watching this shitty vampire movie that he bought from Walmart, and also didn't seem to remember to put a blanket or something under the door to block out the fumes. I don't remember smelling any fumes, but I know we got the fumes. So we watched the movie, we went to sleep. It was like 9 a.m. whenever I fell asleep. I woke up, I had to go to work at 5. And I just remember feeling a little weird that day. So we're at work, or I'm at work. He worked at Popeyes, I think. Yeah, he worked at Popeyes. So I'm at work, and I just felt like I was so fast. I felt like I had super speed. So I'm like zipping around the fucking job, like answering phones, making pizzas, catching customers before they come in. I'm just like all over the place. I'm top of my game. It's like a little bit later, Singleton calls me and says like, "Hey Reed, I got superpowers." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I'm so strong today, I could pick up all these buckets of chicken with no effort." And I'm over here like, "Dude, I got super speed. Like, holy shit, we got superpowers from the bug bomb." And it worked. It killed all the roaches. And it was a very temporary thing because like I remember like the next day I didn't feel so super. And I always thought it was so funny, and I can never find the same bug bomb again. Anytime I ever looked, anytime we go to Walmart, I want to tell the story, I always check. Like, is it there? Can I find it? And I've told people this story for many years. People thought it was funny. People laughed at it. People called me dumb for not leaving the house or whatever. And I was telling my old friend about this about 2 years ago, and he just looked at me and goes, "It sounds like you got high." And I thought about it, and I was like, shit, you might be right. I think I got high off a cheap ass clearance section bug bomb. I never thought about that. It's so fucking obvious. It's like one of those things that it just does not register with you, you know? And I never pieced it together. Yeah, we got high off a fucking bug bomb, dude. It's fucking crazy. I could have died. I should have died, but I didn't. Because it's literally dangerous to set off like two cans in the same room. You gotta be smart and space that shit out. I guess they can explode or something. I don't know. Or poison control. I could have died. I don't know. I should have been dead. I should be dead. But I had super speed for a day. Or now that I look back, I was probably like bumping into shit, smacking my hands around, and like I don't know. But maybe you guys had a good laugh at this story. I surely do every time I tell it. And I will see you guys in the next video if I have another story or something. Goodbye.